What do you think about like the Democratic Party? They keep trying to pull black people in to say, oh, we want to support you guys.
The Democrat Party don't give a about black people. They don't care about us. They never have. They show it all the time. When they had Meg Thee Stallion twerking on there and never told us what they were going to do, they showed us right in there what they thought about our intellect and also how they felt about us.
Yeah,
there you go.
It's like, no, I think the culture is so bad.
And she speaks down to us.
Yeah, and you know the one thing that really bothers me, the rap culture, because you never hear Asians or like Hispanics or white people rap about this. Like the lyrics are so violent.
They're bad,
about like gang shooting and killing people,
yeah.
like the police, like getting an abortion, and not just that. You know, recently Kamala Harris and Joe Biden actually met this person. She's a rapper. Well, I don't know what's her real name. Her rapper name is Glorilla. Like not
they
Gorilla.
had her.
Yeah. Then you know what happened? She released a single called FUCKNIGGA for free. No, literally.
Come on.
She released that single. It's literally about like, you know, effing like N-word for free. And she's
crazy.
And they invited her to the White House. Because of that single.
Listen, David.
Listen,
Linda,
terrible.
Listen,
Okay.
David, you telling me that they not telling us they think we slow without telling us they think we're slow by having these slow people come and talk? Isn't that what they're saying?
Because I listened to that song, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yes or no? Doesn't that show that they think that we're like intellectually like subpar by having rappers there talking about F what? She called the song F and N for free? The f is that?
And she got to meet, she got to shake hands with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to celebrate like black female empowerment.
That don't make any sense.
Bothered me, like, and also just like the rap culture, like, why are so many black rappers releasing singles like that? Like, that's really, really bad. That's
nasty.
Because when kids listen to that, that's gonna drill into their head.
They believe it. People can't differentiate between entertainment and real life, and that's a problem. And like they got these entertainers perpetuating that, and then they endorse them, and then they have them on stage. It's weird. They didn't have any intellect. They didn't have any capacity to really think. Everything was just stupid, and that's what I feel like they're doing to us. Why do you have a rapper coming on and endorsing you? Why don't you have someone like Dr. Umar? I know you have your reservations about him, but at least you would get an intellectual conversation out of Dr. Umar versus Glorilla.
Well, one thing about it's a good thing you brought this up. I wonder, but I think he's right about one thing. Why do you think this happens? Yes, it's true. Like most black men in America are married to black women.
Yes.
However, when black men get rich, like they disproportionately, like look at all the rich black men. They only date white or Latin women. Why is that happening?
Because they see them as a symbol of wealth. And on top of that, I'm going to be keeping 100% real with you. I think they look better than us. I feel like they think they're better intellectually, like looks, like status. I think that they just think that they're better. I 100% believe this. And like seeing like Asian men do it too. When they get money, they get a white girl. Most men do that. Come on. We know that.
Sometimes, maybe.
What I'm trying to say is I feel like when black men get money, I think that they do it because they see them as a symbol of wealth and they think that they're better. That's the only thing I can think of. Now, when I say I think that they believe that they think they're better, I feel like they think they look better. They might be intellectually better. I just think that a lot of us as black people put that white people on a pedestal, and that is why. I truly believe that, yes.
I think it is detrimental because
it is detrimental
if you go to
for our mental as black women. Think about it, a little black girl, every time you see a black man, when he gets money, he's with a white woman.
Did you watch the AFL draft? I think
that was a dumpster fire, wasn't it?
I think that was like 70 to 80%.
80%.
Yeah, all with white girls.
They were all with white girls.
And these guys are all signing like $5 million, $10 million, $20 million contracts.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what, white girls know where the money at, and they go right where the money is. They seen those men and they wait for them. So, and I remember I would hear the white girls say that they would go to like those places where the basketball guys are practicing stuff, and they would wait there to try to get at them because they knew that they were gonna get these contracts.
Really?
So yes.
Oh shit.
They're hoes, like not white girls, but the women that do this are hoes. That they know what they're doing. They'll go to those places where they're practicing or they're going to be drafted or whatever, even at the games, and they'll try to talk to them, and they're really strategic with how they do it. It's not by accident, and those black men are stupid. They fall for it.
Well, the issues, right? Like, so the poor black man, they either stay single or marry black woman. All the rich black men, they take the white girl. That's why the black is very detrimental on the black community.
It makes me wonder, are they mad because they can't get the white girl they want? Because black men will get, the poor black guys get white girls, but they get the ones that the white men don't want. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
like the white girls that look like Hillary Clinton.
Oh, yeah. Black men will the shit out of her. I tell you that.
Even right now, Hillary Clinton?
They would knock the gray hairs off that bitch head.
Yeah, but I know the kind of woman you're talking about, it's bad. You know that, well, she's black. The girl, she only F's around like NBA players. Brittany Renner.
You know she converted to Islam?
Really?
You
what
didn't
the Well, she wrote
She
a book.
converted last month.
Yeah, like did you see some of the experts? Like they put out some of the experts from her book, and she's telling you how to get like black professional athletes to get you pregnant.
It's true.
Yeah, and she's telling it like basically you basically give them like a BJ and then you swallow, but like you pretend to swallow, you don't swallow, and then you spit it out, you put it into a cup, then you pour it out up your vagina. A lot of those girls been
doing that for years.
Yeah.
Remember her?
Like that's so. Or they poke the condoms beforehand.
They'll poke holes in the condoms
yeah,
because they're stupid.
She wrote a book on that.
Keep in mind, that was the number one word she used was stupid. She said they're stupid and it's easy to trap them to get their money. And it's true. White girls been doing this for years.
That's how she got freaking that guy that plays in the NBA, PJ Washington.
Yeah, that stupid kid.
And they're still together. Like that's so toxic, man.
They broke up after she got pregnant. Yeah, he said on I think it was Twitter or Instagram, somebody could correct me. He said, "Oh, you've been faking it the entire time," verbatim. That's what he said. And she was like, "Yeah, I just wanted your money."
Now, how could those black NBA players fall for?
They're stupid. Listen. You know how like you see college basketball players. They're not the most intellectual people. They're just athletically gifted. So they like push them through the ranks in college and stuff like that. So that's how they're not the smart kids. They're the athletically gifted ones.
Yeah.
So that's why.
I think they're.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, there are very few good NBA, genuinely like good immoral like NBA players.
They're just morally inept. A lot of them morally inept, and then like once they make it out of their communities, it's not like they're building schools. It's not like they're building hospitals. Like people.
Yeah. Well, you know, like. You know who is a hypocrite? Like Dwayne Wade. You know where is he from? He's from the hood. He's from.
Is he?
He's from the south side of Chicago, like Robbins, Illinois, like close Washington Park, like really bad area, right? And he's now worth like $200 million. He moves to Salt Lake City, Utah, where there are no black people. And that's also another issue. When black people get rich, right? He moved to places where there's zero black people. Yeah, like same with LeBron James, right? He lives in like a $30 million home in Bel Air. He has no black neighbors.
There's no black neighbors whatsoever.
Why do black like people keep?
Because they want to assimilate with black. No, they're speaking black, but then they're sleeping white. They just say that because it looks good to say. People are stupid. You can say whatever to them, they'll believe it. I'm just gonna say this. I love Michael Jackson's music. I like him as a musical artist, but he was a coon too.
Yeah,
he was cooning.
Do you think he was guilty? Like whatever.
No, because remember when.
Do you think he was set up? Like.
Yeah, when he died, didn't that boy confess that it never happened? The first one. The very first one. There was
at least three. Like
there was three.
Was there three different accusations, whatever you want to call it?
And the very first one that started the whole domino effect of that, he said it didn't happen. You remember that?
Yeah. Well, like they never found any evidence for all the accusations. But like, what I'm concerned about. One more thing, it's really funny. We can tie this together with the LGBTQ. So like, I first saw Michael Jackson in the 1990s when I was a kid in China. Like, this is before laptops, and like I didn't even access the internet. I look at this guy, and I thought, wait, is this guy a white guy? And I keep thinking, I keep thinking, wait, because his skin is so pale. But like, and I keep looking at his face. I'm like, something is not right. Like, there's no way. Like, maybe he's mixed or Latin or like Native American or something.
Something like that.
It wasn't until many years later, after I came to Canada, when I had access to Google on the internet, I look up like Michael Jackson, his family history, like Jackson 5, like he's 10 siblings, right? Well, 10 in total.
Like that.
He was number 8,
That's
right?
The number,
and then so I finally found out when I saw the picture from Jackson 5. I'm like, oh my God. Michael Jackson is freaking black. Why is he trying to be white so bad?
You want to hear a funny thing? I thought he was white too. When I first seen him as a kid, and I'm a black woman, I was a black girl at that time. I thought he was white, and then my mom was like, "No, he's black."
There's something wrong with him.
He had alopecia or something. Not alopecia.
But still, his skin is still way too pale. He definitely tried to bleach it.
He bleached it out, claiming that he was bleaching out to even it out. I had that too. I had
the thing is,
too, and I'm not doing that.
By the time he was in his 40s, he was whiter than white people.
He was whiter than
like some like tanned white people, like Italians or Spanish, they're not like that white. He was like so pale white.
Pale white.
It was like really scary. But here's the thing: when I found out, I'm like, oh, Jackson 5. Michael Jackson is black, trying to be white. That's how I feel about the transgender community. I'm like, that's what. He's pulling a Whiteface. I'm really concerned because his ranch is called the Neverland. Yeah. He actually, towards the end of his career, before he died, he was heading for bankruptcy because he had so many lawsuits. A lot of people were saying, well, Candace Owens, I had to cut this part out too. Candace Owens is saying that basically Jewish people tried to set up like Michael Jackson. That's why he went bankruptcy. That's what Michael was saying too. That like the Jews were trying to set him up. I don't know. I can't find 100% proof.
Yeah.
But the fact that this man over the course of his lifetime made hundreds of millions of dollars. That the fact that he went to bankruptcy
into the black community at all.
But the fact that he went to bankruptcy by the time he was 50, it was really concerning. Think about how many lawsuits he had. And also the thing is really scary, like, because he was going to go on tour again. Remember in 2009, I was in high school, right?
Yeah, I was too.
Because This Is It. He's going to be his comeback farewell tour. He was going to start in London, and he was going to go to America, Canada, like all these countries. He probably could have made another 100 million. But right before he went on tour, he died.
Yeah, he died.
That was really scary because I look up
time.
all the details. Like they say, his heart, everything was healthy, and the fact that he was giving a bunch of weird sleeping agents and pills. Like the doctor who did that to, like, what's his name? I forget.
I don't remember.
She shot in the head. Like, well, the thing is, he was probably just some in-between guy. Like somebody was behind that doctor.
Yeah, I think so too. I think there was somebody probably paying him like, hey, give him this, and then you probably get X amount of time in prison, but you get this amount of money.
Yeah, but you know, here's what I think. I think when you achieve a certain level of status, it doesn't matter. Michael Jackson was saying that basically he was black was trying to set him up. I think if you're any race, any gender, any ethnicity, when you get to a certain level of status, you have to sign a contract with the devil to make money.
I heard that and I believe it because I'm just like, there's no way that you have all this wealth and you're not trying to help anyone.
Yeah.
Like you have ample money to the point where you could, like, let's say like Jeff Bezos, he got so much money. I know we're talking about black and white issues, but I'm just using him as an example. You have so much money where I don't even think you could possibly spend it in a lifetime, but yet you don't help anyone.
Well, he's already 61, right? So
Right. And I'm like, you have so much wealth. You had the. I'm wondering if rich people have like a little thing where they can't help us or they won't be rich anymore. They'll kick them out the club or something.
I feel like that, like basically the Western society, US is ran by a bunch of gangsters. Like they took over the government. Like that's what the CIA is.
Philly is.
And they're so weird.
Philly's ran by gangsters.
Yeah,
all the bars and clubs around here ran by gangsters.
Look at Al Capone, right? In Chicago, he was like probably the baddest gangster in the world. He murdered thousands of people, but they couldn't get him because basically the gangs were way powerful than the police or the military. So they ended up arresting him for a tax fraud.
Oh yeah, they arrested him around here. Did you see the Eastern State Pen? They show his prison cell. Did you? When you go there, his prison cell looked like a nice little hotel room.
Yeah, and
it looks nice.
He only went in for like 9 months or something, a few months.
Something like that, and they fixed it up nice. It was like a hotel room.
Here's the thing. I think at least for example, Dwayne Wade, right? I understand.
Wait, was it Eastern State Pen? It was somewhere.
Yeah. Like, see, the LGBTQ, especially the people who want to cut their balls off, are a very small percentage of the population. But you know what? One of his sons, right? He cut his penis. That's really scary.
Dwayne Wade's son cut it off?
Yeah, he has like 3 sons. One of the, I think, the second oldest.
Wait. The one that's the one that's like the dark skin one, like Isaiah or Zaya or something. He cut it off.
Yeah, it's not like just like hormone therapy. Like he actually.
See, he's gonna regret that when he gets older.
Yeah, but
he's gonna regret that.
I feel like when people get rich, they come after you. Same with Elon Musk. One of his kids died.
One of his kids did that.
Is it called Xavier? Like when Xavier was 12, they gave him the puberty blocker, and he died a few months later. I think when you get super rich, like the gang, the CIA, the mafia, they come after you, man. Same with the artist, the Sam Smith from England. He used to be amazing. I used to listen to his music, and now he's so
weird now.
No, he's got a half-naked black guys on stage
fat,
like doing like this.
He's like really fat, and he's really weird, and he's really demonic. He's not the same.
I know. He's holding the devil's like sign. He's all completely satanic. Same with like Lil Nas, right? I think a lot of people when they get rich and famous, there's like a contract. It's like
I think it is because they all follow that same. Like they all bottleneck and do the same.
Everyone's demonic,
they
man.
Are.
Like I think it's like when you sign that contract, it's like, do you want to make 100 million? Like you had to become the devil.
You're not snipping my kitty for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know why people like. I don't like how much money. How much is enough? Like, do you really need that much money when you would snip your? Like, you know what they say about them when they get that surgery that they lose their mind because, for one, you'll never have the sensation of having an orgasm. You will never have an orgasm once you do that.
Well, the thing is,
that, right?
also like have you seen? Because I look at the procedure, you have to use dilator.
They have to put the dildo looking thing up their fake neo vagina.
Yeah, well, they say like after a while you only have to do it like once every week or 2 weeks, but you have to do it every single day because if you don't do it, it closes up.
It's a wound.
So and it's open when it causes so much pain. So every single night they have this.
And you know what else it does? It grows hair in the inside. One trainee said, "I could feel it," and I said, "Yeah, but you're saying you could feel it, but does it feel good? Does it feel the same as like?" that would feel versus that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can feel this, but that doesn't make it feel good, you know?
Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she